Good morning, everyone. It's a beautiful day. The sun is shining and the birds are singing. I'm in Plymouth. I don't come to Plymouth very often, but I fancied a fry up. And apparently there's a place down here called the Snack Box in the town that does a mean breakfast. And apparently it's one of the cheapest in Plymouth. So this should be a bonus. I'm hoping it's as good as people say. Let's wander down there, see if we can find it. They should be open any minute now. I'll see you when we get there. Hey, there we are. This looks awesome.
No. Yeah, I think.
Got 4 bits of
He
toast,
said there's one
nicely
missing.
browned.
Where is it?
Right. That's a good start. Let's tuck into a sausage, see what we got here. Natives around it. A bit of tomato on that as well. Okay, that's good. That's quite a decent, tasty sausage. Tin tomatoes, nice and juicy. So you could possibly do with a few more mushrooms. So it's absolutely fine. Oh, yeah, very good. Mushrooms, you can either go one way or the other, I think. These are at least cooked. Although, as I say, could maybe have done with a few more, but I'm not going to hold that against them. The breakfast itself is quite a decent size. All right, let's try this bacon. Bacon again, fairly thick. It's not thin. Quite a decent bit of brown on it. Tasty bacon. Not bad. These are the hash browns that you get in most places, but I quite like these ones. The one thing I would have liked to have seen is fried bread. I reckon that would have been really good on this breakfast. Just get in on that. Yeah. Nicely cooked egg. It's not too soft. It's not sloppy on the top, but it's dented with my knife. I can also feel that there's a little bit of hard yolk in there as well, which is just how I like it. I like the best of both worlds.
Bye, Tom. Bye, Jane.
See you later.
See you later, Ned. Bye, Daddy. Bye, Ned.
Love it.
Normally a fit man, isn't he? He's always on the go.
Oh no, it's always on the go.
I'm quite enjoying these sausages. Wouldn't have expected too much for the price, but actually, I'm pleasantly surprised. From a flavour point of view, there's plenty of it. Okay, I'm going to break into this egg. Here we go. I have to make it on this toast. So get the pile down slightly.
It said limited view, but in my eyes, we weren't as close as we were. You know how
The downside, the butter doesn't go right to the edge on the toast. But again, it's not the end of the world. I can mop up the beans with that dry bit. That's absolutely fine with me. This place isn't very big, but quite popular by the looks of it. It's literally just opened, and people are coming in. They all seem regular. I always think it's a good sign when regulars come in while you're eating. It shows that the food must be half decent for people to keep coming back. This is going down really easily. Let's get on some of these beans, see what the beans are like. I haven't tried them yet. So they're not the cheapest of the cheap. They've got flavour. You go to too many places and have breakfast where the beans have got no flavour, but these are pretty good. Definitely could have done with more mushrooms. Tasty though. That's good. I'm making a dent. Here we go. Yep, the egg, as you can see, the egg is nice and runny. But down the bottom there is some hard yolk, which is nice. I welcome that. An egg's quite a difficult one because everybody's slightly different. For the price, this is actually really decent. I'm pleasantly surprised. Okay, £8.50 for a mega breakfast. You don't have high hopes, but actually, this is decent. I like it. I'm quite enjoying this. It was worth the journey.
Another one. Another one is not good. Have you seen that? Have you seen that? She's back.
I'm down to the last bit, and I'm actually quite emotional that I'm down to the last bit. As you know, fried egg white isn't my thing, so that can stay there. However, that's not a mark against it. That's just me, as a piggy eater.
Two cheese, two bread, well, two English, yeah?
Get through the last piece of that toast. Mop up. There's so much juice left and that much toast, you've got to mop it up. Well, it's not the most pleasant thing to do, but I'm really enjoying it. That was really good. Happy I found this. It was a hidden gem in a little back street in Plymouth. Very good. Oh, there we go. That was spot on. I'm gonna let this go down, finish my drink, then I'll meet you outside and we'll have a little chat about it. Catch you out there. So there it is. That was the snack box. I've got to say, I'm quite impressed. The last thing you would expect to find in a back street in Plymouth is a cafe that does food of that quality for that price. It was what, £8.50 plus, or including the drink was free. So it was £8.50 for that massive breakfast and the drink. The bacon was of a really good quality, quite impressive. The sausage was meaty, it tasted nice, it wasn't cheap, rubbish food. The only complaint I would have really is I could have done with more mushrooms. I would happily have more mushrooms because they were cooked really nicely, they were tasty, cooked really well. I would have also swapped maybe one piece of toast for a piece of fried bread. I think that would have been quite a nice addition to the breakfast. But I'm not going to knock marks off for that. It was still really, really decent food. So if you're ever in Plymouth, get yourself to the snack box. It was really tasty indeed. I think if I'm going to mark that out of 10, I'm giving that an 8.5. That was pretty good for the price. I've got to say, I'm impressed. I'm glad I came. I'm glad I tried it. On that note, thanks for watching. I'm going to get out of here. Please drop a like, give me some comments, subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe to the channel. That's what I need you to do. Thanks for staying with me, people. I'll catch you on the next one. Have yourselves a great day. See you soon.